You're back living in Melbourne. Lockdown has been so cruel to the arts community.
It certainly has.
How are you doing? I remember in last year's lockdown you were keeping us well and truly entertained on the Instagram feed. How are you coping now?
I've really struggled. Absolutely, and I'm comfortable in saying that. I've had a very difficult time, like many people. I don't understand, I still don't understand, and I am profoundly against being locked up. I find it completely, the injustice is too much. And I also hate the differentiation between sport and arts in Australia. It's now at a point where, for me, it's like somebody needs to draw the line. So I think as the artistic community, we will draw the line in the sand now, and we'll say no more of your double standards now. Sport is a great thing. Absolutely, we understand it, but life is not just about sport, life is about art and culture play an equally important role. If not in my eyes, it's an even more important role, but that's my humble opinion and my perspective, and that's just what I think and feel. So I would encourage the artistic community to come forward, which they are now, and I would also encourage, you know, anybody else to actually start thinking straight now.
It did seem at one stage, you know, we'd see a festival cancelled the day before it was due to start, but never the footy match.
No, well, you know, that's a categoric disrespect. You know what, we don't, you know, I'm sorry, that's rude, disrespectful, and shouldn't be at all allowed to play out. So, you know, that's all I can say. Do never ever silence an artist. We play an important role in any fibre, social fibre of any country. It's expression, the freedom of expression. I believe in it, and I'll fight for it till the day I die.
Well, one of the most memorable performances we saw from you before all this happened was, of course, the firefight, which is a sign of the arts community, as soon as anyone's in trouble, stepping up to help raise money. And in that case, it was for the victims of our incredible bushfires. It seems people have forgotten about the arts community now when they're in need.
Well, it's very interesting. There's a conversation. There was a pretty intense philosophical conversation a couple of weeks ago that I had with a group of people where I stated it very clearly that if anything ever goes wrong within this country, the artistic community has always lifted their sleeves up. We've gone in there, we've done what we need to do because we believe it. It's a role we play. We're very happy to play that role to help people. Absolutely. So that's what we do. Now we're in trouble. Is somebody helping us? No. It's amazing how people just fly away and disappear. However, they're very quick to ask us to help, to work for free, to relinquish any kind of remuneration from work, from sales of records, from sales of this, from sales of that. You know what? Done. We're done, and now we're saying it. Just stop this ridiculous, preposterous behaviour. It's got to stop.
You were on tour around the country just back in May. What's next for you?
Well, I was very lucky to tour Ange. I call that divine intervention, and grateful to everybody that came along. What's next for me? What's next for us as a community? We're going to work. I don't know what anybody else thinks that we're going to do, but we're going back to work ASAP. So don't be cancelling any of those tours. Ladies and gentlemen, keep your tickets and understand that we need to do what we need to do. We need to work. The audiences need some respite. So the immediate future, Ange, for us is that we'll see you back at work ASAP.
And I, for one, look forward to it immensely. Tina, it has been great to talk to you today. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Ange. Thank you so much.
Oh, so good.